So we've got a person who you'll find out in a minute has been amazing for us. Just to, if I'm honest, to be able to keep running and delivering the coaching programs that we have. And his name is Phil, right? So Phil, you probably a lot of you know Phil. His son Buzz is on our advanced program, and believe it or not, they travel in. I think it must be a 3-hour round trip at least, maybe more, just to get to training, more if we go to matches. And Phil, as we're going to talk about in a second, has been amazing for us in supporting some of the things that we want to achieve at TCSA. So please give him a big round of applause. Phil Busby. Want to come up, Phil? Thanks, Phil. Thank you.
No problem. No problem.
Okay, I'm going to sit down there. I'm just going to grab this. All right, so first of all, as we said, there's Phil and Paula's son, Buzz. And Paula's been absolutely brilliant, taking photos of not only the under-11s, but all age groups at the Super Cup and the various other events. I think she took some photos from the parents and the coaches against the kids' game. So first of all, Phil, just from a parent's point of view, it'd be good to get some insight into what you've got out of the program, what Buzz has got out of it. So some similar questions, but give us an insight into what was going on before you joined TCSA and why you decided to.
Sure, I think a lot of parents here have got the same sort of problems as we have. Buzz played for one of the top teams down in Pembrokeshire, doing very, very well, but he got to a point where we couldn't get him to go any further. The training wasn't there, the coaches weren't there, and we spent some considerable time looking for an academy, and we were very fortunate to come across Frank's Academy. We carried out a survey on it, we checked on it, and everything we read and saw, and then when we met Frank, proved to be that was the way it was. We've been very impressed with that. So what we've done now is, as Frank said, 3 times a week we travel up for the 60 mile. We can come up for an hour's training. Lucky enough, we do 2 hours, and then on a Sunday we can travel all the way up to Chepstow, and we love doing it. We love the support we get. So Buzz joined about 12 months ago, and I know there's other questions there on what's happening at the end of it. But that's why, as a parent, that we've actually come to Swansea to make sure that our son has the best chance of going forward.
Okay, great. And then, what's it been like being a member for you, for Buzz?
Well, being a member, as I say, it's a pleasure to come across an organisation which is actually run professionally. It's run by dedicated people. It's run by people who have a passion to actually look after the people and to look after our children and give them the best opportunity to go forward. The support that they give is absolutely paramount to us. We are in business ourselves, and so we appreciate when you come across people who are, when you say, it's very easy to say professional, but they really are a professional body.
Thank you. And then, so from your point of view as a family with Buzz, what's the best outcome so far?
The best outcome for Buzz is that he's gone on from being a very, very good local player, there's no doubt about that, into someone who has developed, he's become more skillful, he's grown more confidence. He's got a way to go as well. But I mean, over 12 months, if you could see the person he was when he first joined and where he is now, we're well pleased. We're absolutely confident, and we will be continuing to do this. For us personally, we've got no aspirations of, he must join this club, he must join that club, it'd be nice to go to Cardiff. For us, it's a natural progression. He will put the effort in, it's something he wants to do, and he pushes us to push him. So, yeah.
Okay. And then, coming on to the other thing we need to talk about, which is, I can't remember when it was now, maybe just before the Super Cup last year. You and Paula approached me and Kerry and said that you'd like to support us with some sponsorship, which I think you started off with buying us gazebos. So, you know, everyone was sheltered during the Super Cup, which was massively appreciated, and even that would have been just amazing. But then they've kept supporting us to the point where, you know, like I say, it's you know, just helping with it, certain expenses. You bought us kit, coach's kit, which is it's actually there. So we've got all the coaches. You probably, hopefully, noticed are looking really smart with the new kit. So there's Phil's company, Mackenzie, which is an international company, and over that time, we've also more recently, something we spoke about a while, but we've put in more plans to be able to do more scholarships, right? So Phil felt quite strongly, and Paula did, that every player should, we are, you know, looking at bringing more players in for our advanced groups, for example, but every player within the academy should also have the opportunity to win a scholarship, okay, to pay for all the training that you could get at TCSA. So the first thing is, you know, they're giving us such great, you know, support and opening up opportunities for everyone. So look, first of all, I want to give them our appreciation, a big round of applause. And naturally, to get what we're putting in place now is the criteria that people want to meet, because, you know, we have given scholarships in the past at different levels, and we've, you know, certainly I've learned that you can give someone a scholarship, but whether they actually make 100% use of it and get the most out of it is another thing. But starting off, why did you decide to start sponsoring us? Why did you come forward?
I think it comes back to the original question why we actually came here. I mean, we've come across a body which is very professional. There's a lot of people here that spend a lot of time and money to make sure that they give their children the best. And like anything else, we felt that's well spent. But to get a scholarship, a true scholarship, and this is what we're talking about here, is a true scholarship. There's various aspects of scholarships. You get a full scholarship or you'll get a part scholarship. But that's an opportunity you will only get at pro clubs at the moment. I'm not aware of any other club around here or any other academy or any other association that will offer scholarships. And I feel, and my wife Paula feels, that this is something that should be made available to all of you, to have that opportunity for your children to take that next step. If they're going to get a scholarship, it's because they're good, or we can see the benefit and they can take them forward. So you haven't got to get to a pro club, Swansea or anything like that, for the children to go forward. You can get that here now. So that's why we're doing it.
Okay, that's great. And so with that then, I mean, same question, what are you most excited about with, you know, from a TCSA future point of view?
Well, we're very excited because obviously, you know, we supported the TCSA yet last year. We're doing that this year, and we will continue to do that. I think it's not just something that's shot in the dark. It's something we're passionate about. We're passionate about, you know, where our son goes, and, you know, we're very fortunate to be in a position that we can push that forward. We can see where this is going. And as far as I'm aware, you know, TCSA is one of the best clubs or academies that you can get involved with. I know it's a private association, but at the end of the day, you've got professional coaches. You've got coaches that are well qualified. They've been with major clubs. So, you know, other than actually going to a club like Swansea, this is the best place to be. You'll have all the development going forward, and we're very, very excited to be part of that. You know, Frank is you know, we offered the sponsorship, we've offered the scholarships, and very graciously, and we thank Frank for that. He's accepted that because we want to see everybody go forward.
Thank you very much, Phil.